All right, what up, YouTube? It's the Night Saint here back with another video. Hope all is well with everybody. This video is gonna be about my shadow self interaction. This happened probably like about it's quick. This is gonna be like a quick little video for real. I'm not about to go too long. Uh, Probably about a month ago, a month and a half ago. Like I said, this one of the first times like I truly like identify like, oh, this is my shadow self like coming back at me, trying to get my attention. Like usually like if I had these type of dreams, I already don't like identify with them. I don't really like, oh, I don't really like come to be aware like, oh, like this is my shadow coming back at me. Uh, trying to get my attention. But this is like the first time I noticed like, oh, my shadow trying to get my attention. Uh, I got a dream journal. Like I said, I write down my dreams as often as I can. I try to do them every day. Especially if I'm not going nowhere at night. Like I said, I make sure I get enough sleep. I try to catch my REM cycles, like I said, in my sleep. So I probably wake up around 3 a.m. every day. Around 3 a.m., 4 a.m. 3 a.m. most of the time, just so I can meditate and just do all my ancestor work and stuff like that in the morning. So I woke up at around 3 a.m. This is my normal thing. But yeah, probably about like a month and a half ago, I know I had like a series of dreams where like I would be asleep and like my shadow would like it'd be dark. My shadow would be like just throwing me around like like a rag doll. Like think about the Waggy Wave and Flip with Arm Flare 2 mans. Like I feel like one of them just getting like thrown around, flung around like crazy. And I'm just like confused, like damn, like what's going on? I'm sitting there at first, I'm thinking like damn, is it somebody is somebody trying to spiritually attack me or something? Of course I don't know. I'm sitting there just goofy, ignorant. I'm like, damn, what's going on? And it kept happening. It was happening like in a row, like 3 nights in a row, that type of stuff. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm like, damn, I'm sitting there trying to make sure I'm protected and stuff, protected spiritually. And I'm like, what's really going on? And then out the blue, I don't know, I just had this straight thought of just like, dang, clear cut, like, oh, it's my shadow. And then I think that's and then it propelled me, to start taking like a deeper step into just doing more shadow work and things like that. But yeah, I'm staring perplexed. I'm going through my day like, dang, I'm sitting there. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of shook up because I'm like, damn, why do I keep getting my shadow like beating my ass in my dream? So I'm sitting there like, like damn, like shit. Well, I'm sitting there, make sure all my, my crystals is like charged and shit like that, cleansed and all that type of stuff. And I'm like, damn, why I keep having this dream? Make sure I'm in a positive mindset before I go to sleep. So just just trying to find any way to protect myself, in my dream, So I think after I identified that it was my shadow that kept attacking me, I started like I'm sitting there trying to probe my mind, like like how you can like program your dreams in a way like okay like basically in some ways you can like tell yourself like let's say if you want to enter somebody's dream, you can just repeat that. Of course, it may not happen on the first try, but like you can be like, oh yeah, I'm about to enter my dream, or I'm about to enter so and so's dream, or like yeah, you can do that, and like I said, it will work. I probably only did it one time, uh. But yeah, but basically you can just like in a way like you can prompt your brain to like what you gonna dream about, Like me, I think one night, like after the probably like right after the 3 days, like I just kept getting attacked by my shadow. I'm like, well, first I tried to identify what was wrong or just what I have been like, pushing to the back of my brain until, I found out what it was, and then I'm like, okay, well, I think I did figure out what it was, but at the same time, it's just like, realistically it's your shadow. Like I said, it's just something that it could be anything. You wouldn't know unless it spoke directly to you. And the thing about my shadow didn't speak directly to me. It was just throwing me around, and like I said, I was just really confused about like what it was. So all right, I went to sleep. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go confront my shadow. So I think that, just for the baseline of everything, you understand that your shadow's a part of yourself that you don't accept, that you reject, and you just want to get rid of it, like you just want to throw it in the closet and just leave it there. And so I think for the base value, for what just from the base understanding of what your shadow is, I just say like, I love you, I was like, what's wrong? I was trying to console my shadow self, and then it just bust out crying. And in my mind, I was geeked as hell when I woke up, because I'm like, dang, these really spiritually, I'm spiritually growing. I'm getting an understanding of, I'm getting a small understanding of what's really, going on, and how the brain works. It's like I'm getting a firsthand experience of. I'm not hearing it from somebody else. And I think that's a lot of what's happens or what goes on spiritually, especially at first. You can only experience so much early on. So really, you going off of people anecdotes and just what everybody else's own experience. So when that happened, like I said, it just showed me I was, I'm on the right path, and and I'm slowly gaining consciousness of like my dreams and understanding. So when it happened, like, yeah, it's like my shadow started busting out crying, and then like I said, I think I woke up right after that. I was geeked as fuck, but yeah, that was like my first ever shadow interaction. Like I said, I never had one ever since, because like I said, I've been trying to stay on top of my shadow work, and just whenever I feel ashamed, guilt, I think whenever I feel shy, because I think that's on my way. Like I am in my own with my personal self. The thing that I put like to the back of my mind is that I was like a shy person. Like I was very sensitive growing up. So my sensitive side is like, it's attached to my shadow in a way. Like even though like I said, I'm very now I've grown from that, but always been a person that was I was very sensitive. I was always like, when I was younger, I was crying. Everybody say people. Like I said, I got a picture of my older brother one time. I ain't gonna lie, I dragged this shit like a motherfucker. I dragged it. He pinched me. I started crying. Just cause, like I said, I was a crybaby. I was a crybaby until I was like in middle school. But middle school was like where I started, voiding out and like, just starting go straight foots through everything. And like I said, I think that's probably just where I met my limit of emotional, like my emotional limit. Just taking everything in and just never like releasing. So yeah, that's my shadow interaction. I'm about to say, like I said, a little video. I wasn't expecting really much to talk about, but I just feel like making a video. But also, I'm just making my little weekly videos to upload. So yeah, if you like the video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you.